The empire that ruled half the world and fell quietly at its peak. One empire controlled nearly a quarter of the entire planet. Its flag flew over continents. Its language reshaped nations. Its decisions determined who prospered and who suffered. Yet today, that empire didn't collapse with fire, explosions, or a final dramatic war. It simply faded, quietly, almost politely. This is the story of the British Empire, the empire that ruled half the world and then slipped into history without a sound. Before we continue, welcome to Epic Life Hub, where we uncover the hidden lessons behind power, rise, and collapse. If you believe history isn't just about the past, but a warning for the future, subscribe now and join a global community that thinks deeper. The British Empire did not begin as an empire. It began as a small island nation surrounded by water, constantly threatened, constantly underestimated. But Britain learned something early: control the sea, and you control the world. Ships became weapons. Trade became power. Maps were redrawn with ink, not mercy. Through colonization, Britain expanded across Africa, Asia, the Americas, the Caribbean, and the Pacific. India became the jewel of the crown. Africa was carved up. Resources flowed one way, outward. Railways were built. Languages were imposed. Borders were drawn with rulers, not understanding. To some, the empire brought order, education, and administration. To others, it brought exploitation, famine, cultural erasure, and suffering. Power always tells two stories. By the early 1900s, Britain ruled over more than 400 million people. The sun, they said, never set on the British Empire. But power has a hidden weakness: it grows heavy. 2 world wars changed everything. Britain emerged victorious, but exhausted. Its economy was shattered. Its colonies were watching. And the world had changed. Colonized nations began asking a dangerous question: why should we be ruled from thousands of miles away? India demanded independence. Africa followed. The Caribbean followed. One by one, nations broke free, not always peacefully, not always cleanly. Britain didn't fall in a single moment. It negotiated its own decline. No final battle, no dramatic surrender, just documents, ceremonies, flags lowered. By the late 20th century, the empire that once ruled half the world was gone. What remained was a country adjusting to a new identity, no longer an empire, just a nation. And that is the quietest fall of all. The lesson is not that Britain failed. The lesson is that no power lasts forever. Empires rise when they adapt. They fall when they believe they are permanent. History teaches us something uncomfortable. Strength without humility creates collapse. Control without compassion creates resistance. And dominance without purpose eventually dissolves. This story isn't just about Britain. It's about companies that grow too arrogant, leaders who stop listening, people who confuse success with immortality. If you are rising in life, remember this: growth must be matched with wisdom. Power must be guided by responsibility. And success must be rooted in service, not ego. Because even the greatest empire in human history learned this truth too late. If this story made you think, subscribe to Epic Life Hub, turn on notifications, and join us as we uncover stories that shape the world and your mindset. Tell us in the comments, do you think modern powers are repeating the same mistakes? Or have we finally learned from history? History whispers, but only the wise listen.